poking along.
Yeah?
The Ganaraska Trail. The wind is coming out of the south with some ominous dark clouds coming. And the group seems to be moving along looking for a place to spend the night. Yeah. But tonight, for dinner, we're gonna have some nice food.
This is group number. Do you guys have a name for your group yet? No. The Nose. We got the Nose here, and they're gonna unveil their pita pizza done with the was it Outback oven? Yeah. This is the only group that dehydrated their spaghetti sauce that I know of. Ooh. So their job was to make a bit more fancy of a meal, but lightweight meal because they're backpacking. They had to actually dehydrate their stuff, which they did. Dehydrated the spaghetti sauce. Fresh parsley was really cool. Fresh meat, fresh cheese, and onion and pepper. That's the first night, so actually that's okay. They can have some of the fresh stuff the first night. It's pretty good. This group over here, similar meal. The only thing I did notice that their cheese looks a little better. Their spaghetti sauce though came out of a can. They tried to make sure I didn't see that, but I did. Their spaghetti sauce came out of the can. But you had to add water. It wasn't like pre-made spaghetti sauce. It was no, yeah, you had to add water to that. That must be tough. So we're gonna go off to the next group and see what happened over there. Last time I was over there was some spaghetti sauce spilling over the rocks and stuff. It wasn't looking good, so I walked away for a while. Let's go back and let's see what happened. What happened?
I was taking it off and it fell on the ground and slipped and everything fell off.
We're making soup, right?
Yep.
What kind of soup?
Vegetable soup.
Vegetable soup?
So right now we've got some carrots and some noodles in there softening up. And then we're gonna add some celery and some zucchini. And yeah, we've also got some little bits of onions and peppers there to add to it.
Yes, tonight we are going to be having a fine fish soup, served fresh straight from the pond.
Alright, so that's where we're getting our water tonight because, well, this is where we're camping. That's what a bush hike is all about. You just stop and drink dirty water. Now this guy I've noticed hasn't done anything. We found him in the woods. He was some lone hermit and he just decided to join us for supper tonight. We are eating vegetable pasta with, take it over, chef.
Some small tomatoes and some celery, some Parmesan, and some walnuts chopped up nice and small.
And look what's in your hand?
A pair of chopsticks, very versatile.
What do you got?
A pizza made on a pita.
A pita pizza!
And it's good. There's pepperoni and there's cheese. We melted it by putting a pan over top.
With
creating an oven.
Garlic butter.
Garlic butter.
Oh,
yeah. Yep. Some sauce.
Look at that garlic butter just dripping in there.
Woohoo! Oh, same thing over here?
It's pretty delicious.
I am a very young Kevin Callan. I retrofitted my look.
Very young.
What are you making, Ben?
We are having sushi tonight. So I'm just getting the rice laid out here, which is an Uncle Ben's pack of rice fitting for me. Some whittled carrot.
Whittled, eh?
Yes, whittled carrot. They're not just cut and sliced like you would find in some sort of boring restaurant. This here is rehydrated mango. So I'm gonna slap that in there like that.
Fancy.
Wow. And then we will be having some smoked trout. So we'll be pulling some of this out here.
Did you catch that in the pond?
Yeah.
Wow.
And of course, no sushi is complete without wasabi and soy sauce. And it was really convenient. I wasn't sure what I was going to do for our little containers to mix the soy and the wasabi together. But we're having a miso soup as well, and I had some freeze-dried miso, which is in here. Give that a little bit of a stir there. You can See, nice miso soup. I put a bit of the nori wrap in there as well, a little bit of seaweed and some dehydrated vegetable. So we can use the containers from the freeze-dried miso to mix our little wasabi soy in, and then I also whittled some chopsticks. Some whittle chopsticks. You whittle, just whittle chopsticks?
What'd you have for breakfast?
We had kind of like an egg burrito where we dehydrated our own salsa.
Oh.
And then we rehydrate it once we got out this morning. And then we made some eggs with peppers, onions, all that lovely stuff, and cheese. Then we put it all together on a wrap.
Oh, fancy wrap.
And we have parsley.
Oh yeah, and parsley. Parsley to garnish, yeah.
That's some good parsley.
We really like parsley.
Like, look at.
That won't last 2 days anymore.
So good.
What's for breakfast?
Oh, we got some scrambled eggs with diced tomatoes, peppers, and onions. And cheese. Lots of cheese. Lots of cheese. And should be ready in about, I don't know, 5 minutes. Looks like it's cooking away pretty nicely. We're gonna be putting them on bagels to make some breakfast sandwiches. And it's gonna be tasty. It's gonna be tasty.
We're having some oatmeal, and we're gonna be throwing some dried fruits in it, possibly some hot chocolate. Should be tasty.
This is grits. And it smells quite sweet because of the potatoes.
And our 7 herbs and spices. And we're adding some fresh maple syrup.
Yeah, fresh. It is fresh.
And
Straight from
almonds.
my uncle's sugar shack.
Okay, let me get this straight. So in there is grits,
Yep.
maple syrup, almonds, and potatoes? What's grits?
So the potatoes that we fried don't really taste like anything.
Came out with cataract.
So the whole thing tastes like maple syrup and almonds, and the potatoes is just like a filler. Fill your stomach.
Head of hair for reals.
Let me finish this. You want to give me the truth?
A full beard of flying mullets. Half my face was blue, and I screamed.
Tastes okay.
Freedom.
Coffee.
Coffee. All right. And so you guys are having breakfast over here. We're going to just check this one out.
So far it's scrambled eggs with peppers and parsley and chives, and we're gonna toss those in some burritos with cheese and salsa.
Here we are on the top of some mountain. And we're supposed to be here yesterday.
Kevin's fault.
That's all my fault, yeah. You got anything to say for yourself?
Anything red like antioxidant.
Beer is
Kinda
a
hungry.
good dose of silicon.
So me too, actually.
Yeah. Great. We should fix that problem.
Me, I'm not the leader.
We just prepared a little bit of couscous for our lunch, which is going to go with these veggies. Cucumbers, peppers, onions, parsley, cherry tomatoes. And then we have a lovely balsamic vinaigrette that we're going to put with it. It's going to be delicious.
So what is it again?
It's a Hudson's Bay bread. It's got some rolled oats, honey, sugar, vanilla, and corn syrup. I've added some cranberries and walnuts into there as well. So it should be a nice filling lunch.
So what do we got tonight, guys?
We got some quinoa.
Sauteed onions with butter and garlic powder.
What else?
And what else is in it?
And there's peppers in there.
Red and green.
Red and green
peppers.
And we got barbecue sauce.
We mix it up a bit by, instead of using a normal stir fry sauce like soy sauce or teriyaki, we used just plain old barbecue sauce, and it tastes delicious. You can really taste the butter that we sauteed the onions in too.
Yeah.
It tastes good. Yeah, yeah. Smells and tastes delicious.
I'm just having some Chinese noodles with some veggies. Got some celery, cucumber, carrots, onion, and peppers. And some zesty Italian dressing to make it all good. It's delicious.
Doesn't it all look so yummy?
Right now we're frying up some carrots, red pepper, yellow pepper, and onion, and we're gonna stir fry it up. It's almost ready. And, oh yeah, we have garlic in there too. And then over here we have some nice roasted garlic quinoa all ready to go. And we're gonna add the veggies into here and mix it up. And then we have soy sauce in a bag, and we'll individually put that in our own bowls and eat it, to our own taste. And then we have these lovely pieces of pita to just snack on as we go. I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious over here.
I'm not sure, I can't hear you because your stove's too loud.
What?
So we got quinoa with dehydrated onions and peppers in there. And I'm just sauteing the onions now
And garlic
with garlic butter. Then we have cucumbers and parsley. And then to dress it all, I got my homemade vinaigrette in here. Would you like to try some?
I've been carrying it.
Teamwork.
Yeah, we'll go with teamwork.
So if anybody thinks that the youth of today are gone and they don't go outside and they have nature deficit disorder, that may be true to some people, but not these guys right here. They're doing good. This is our third day and they're up really early. They've got breakfast going and everything before I even get my kit together. So yeah, that is amazing. They're having fun too. Really bad weather, cold, rainy. tent fell apart, people got wet, cranky, but they're surviving and they're having fun. And they're making really good breakfast. Let's see what they have. All right, let's see this French toast, boys.
French toast.
Oh, that's all cut up now.
We're frying some up right here.
We got Ben.
You got French toast with pure maple syrup. And some butter on that too. It's really good.
I've never seen Ben so excited.
He loves it.
Ben, what happened? You had an incident last night.
So I was lying in bed, reading my book, kind of just getting to that point where I was just starting to nod off, eyes getting heavy, book starting to sink towards my chest further and further, and I realized that I hadn't put my food bag away. So I got up and I had my long underwear on, and I stumbled out into the darkness, and then I walked a little bit more and a little bit more, and then I thought, this doesn't look familiar. It was really dark. The sky was completely dark. All that I had was this little light from my headlamp that wasn't penetrating deep at all because of the mist that was coming in and the rain that was falling down. I wasn't sure if I was actually awake at one point. I thought, is this just some sort of dream? Am I just, did I actually get up? And I was wandering around through the woods and starting to think like, uh-oh, this isn't good. I normally have all kinds of stuff all over me, different ways to light fire, and my compass, and my knife, and all of these things. I had none of that because they were all in my pants. I wasn't wearing my pants.
Are you concerned that that's your leader?
No, no.
You're not concerned at all?
No.
Yeah, I'm feeling very confident about the day.
This is Stone Soup Pond and the sun's coming up. It's a lovely morning. Woo. We have a nice day of hiking ahead. And then we then we're finished. So, yeah.
Oh. Sadly.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo. And Ben, have you got happier through the trip because you were sad the whole time? Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten happier throughout the trip.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, Well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I heaver, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's heavering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm walking, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I'll pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I broke, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing over you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. When I'm lonely, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, well, I know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. When I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be